was a war. Dogs, 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 right in the middle of it. Get a knock on my door, 1 in the morning. 1 in the morning in the middle of that broadcast of the QuadCast. You hear this? Because I'm whispering. I'm going to change my Mr. Microphone. I'm going to change my Mr. Microphone because that head mic is just giving me a headache. Not really. Soon they'll be begging you to play, oh play. Breathe in, right. You think so? Right here. You think so? How's that look? You can see that. That's kind of clever. That's kind of clever. That's cute. Frankie. Love, take that energy somewhere, put it in the floor, or take it out the door. Okay? Put it on the floor and take it out the door. Oh, he's saying I can't take it out the door is closed. Okay. I don't want to hear a bark, please. Give it a break for a bit, would you? We're good. No need for a signal. Take a piss. If you signal, you're coming right back in.
You getting some rain there?
Good.
Yeah. You can stay out. Now it's all settled.
Okay. It is, 3 a.m. 2:30, 2:45. Household settled. Okay. The town convention is 11 p.m. It's not always like this. Every night is different. Depends on what's in the air. The night of the full moon, it was different. It was like probably more energy. I mean, well, yeah, that was probably had different kind of components. That was the night of the full moon. The energy was going on out there. And the dogs were expressing it for the most part out there. Yeah, there's who knows, a lot going on. I don't know if you want to look on there and judge and say I'm fucking something up and causing my dogs to be disturbed or something like that. Okay, you sit here and deal with the shit. You know, whatever. I'm doing my best. And my dog is not wearing a pathway along the fence. Come and do a fucking study. You want to start harassing me about creating a disturbance, then do a legitimate fucking study, not this half-ass shit. That a number of complaints. Is that what it is? Like, he's called so many times? Well, who's got the fucking issue? Here I go on dogs again. I'm fucking sick of it. What I will no doubt hear from my neighbor is, I thought you said just knock on your door anytime. To which I'll say, oh, so it does bother you. Which means you are the one that's calling the police. Thank you for confirming. And you are on a, have a position in the town government. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that confirmation. Now we know. Right? Every time you try to do a gotcha, that's what that was. Right? Let's have a confrontation now at 1 in the morning. You had to lie to me at 1 p.m. We're there. Everyone's calm. People aren't sleepy. Right? We could have had a conversation then about the whole thing and find some way that we can work this out. It's not just the way you want it. Right? But I'm not saying it's just the way, like it has not been just the way I want it. I don't want to have to close my fucking pool gate and have my dog shitting all over my pool deck. I would like to allow them freedom to be in the yard and know that on the rare, well, sometimes it might happen 2 or 3 days in a row, I don't know, the dog, that one of them leaves the yard and you happen to see it in your yard, you won't worry, you'll know that's Franklin. Franklin's not going to hurt anybody if he's bothering you. I mean, tell me, is he biting you? Of course he's not biting you. And everyone's overjoyed to see Nala. There was a little girl, Sarah. It was great. We would hang out there. I would hang out all like summer long. My front door was wide open. I'm on my rocking chair, convalescing. I was in rehab. I've been rehabbing with all this. Like I'm fucking healing. Like ask anybody. I'm just here. I'm in front of my house because I'm tired of looking out at nothing, out at the open sea, and at least there's people walking by, because everyone has left me. Right? So there's neighbors walking by from all around the neighborhood. They'll say hello, and then I know names, and we're having conversations, and wow, what wonderful dogs, and I'm meeting their dogs. It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. And then they come in and said I needed another rocking chair. So I bought a second rocking chair. Next thing I know, neighbors, he's 4 times now we've said hello. He's pausing, comes in the rocking chair. And we're rocking, and hold on, I gotta go grab Nala. She's gone 2 houses over. Let me bring Nala back over here. That's the seed of all of this. It's not a dog out of control. It's like the dog's learning. It's like it's a neighborhood dog. I am not saying we should just go back to the good old days, but I'm saying that this is not outlandish. This was a process of training her on how to manage boundaries, and training her on what she needs to be doing with me. He offered, I didn't need your help. It's just like the interference sucked. A little consideration. I've always told everybody, look, you want me to give you all this, 5 orange flags and a emergency number to text if my dog poops in your yard. Whatever reason, just stick that flag in there. Send me that text with a picture, and I'll grab that one. And if I see another one, I'll grab that one too. Okay? And I don't care if your dog shits in my yard. I didn't even cut the grass. I'm trying to grow meadow. They're gonna like it when I got fucking a meadow growing here. They're gonna be complaining that it's disturbing his sleep because he's got a fucking reaction to the pollen. Because I've let my lawn go to the meadow. There's butterflies and pollinators and Kelsey over here to impound the butterflies. It's the butterfly effect. Dogs, I won't stop. Doggone it. Doggone. Dog. What up, dog? What up, dog? Don't dog it. Don't dog it. Dirty dog. Good dog. Some dog. I'm sure he's the big dog, right, Jason? Stop. You're doing it. No. Oh. I'm having the chocolate. I know my fucking thing. Back off, dude. Yeah. He's still agitated. He's slipping into some bad habits. He's got old shit that he's releasing. Some of mine too, it's allowing me to just fuck off. That's what we do. I'm getting rid of this shit. It's not like, oh look, he's a man. No, that's, you can get rid of that. Yeah. He's smiling at me. Yeah, like we do this together. And we respect that. We all experience it somewhat the same and somewhat different. My experience is reflected in my dogs, right? I find my experience is reflected in Mercy's. Like that's like this where like it's just for whatever reason we like feel like we're seated next to each other on the roller coaster or in the same car, right? Because the guy in front, the ones in front have a different experience than the ones in the back, right? But we're like, but it's different. We're not side by side. It's more like we're like this singular presence, this thing, like this one. We are the front seat, sort of like we're the whatever. There's whatever, or the back, or wherever. We're all over the place. I mean, at some levels, I'm just gonna be saying, is this guy serious? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Right? It's wild. I don't have to put a fucking suit on and a tie. Speak in a certain way. It's communication. I don't have to parse it out for you and indent it and submit long form, short form. Put it on the docket. I'm gonna try it this way. I'm gonna try to QuadCast it instead. Sure felt like a multi-dimensional ass fucking that I've been taking. Jake gets raw. Jake gets raw. Raw. Oh, there's another one. JakeLive, Jake Raw. No, who was that? Eddie Murphy. Raw. Eddie Murphy. It's Otto. James Brown. Ow. 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 My friend Zane stayed with me for a few weeks. Zane, what's up, brother? Can't wait to hang with you again. I'm thinking of you all the time. I love you so much. Oh my God. What an experience that was, right, Zane? Holy shit. Dude. You rock. You rock. I love you. That was really cool. And we had so much fun. And learned so much. Oh my God. And you shared so much. I learned so much from you. And about you and yeah, you're beautiful and you're funny, man. You know what? So that's it, Barrett. I don't know what that would look like. Maybe no, you know, you have to meet so and so. Maybe sometimes you don't need to. Here's something I'm just reflecting on here. I have my friends. I have people in my life that fit in certain places and do certain things. They've got their place in my life, and they bring a certain essence to it. That's like, ooh, Jake likes that. And Barrett knows what I'm talking about. Like Barrett teases out a very particular essence of Jake that Jake really likes. Right? So I giggle along with Barrett because it's like there's this aspect of me that likes to play with Barrett and likes to play the game that Barrett likes to play. Right? And there's a resonance there, right? It's musical. We're dancing together. And it's like, oh, you like to play that game too, so Barrett likes to play. Yeah. And Zane likes to play too. It's fucking Zane. Shit. Your head will spin. Because he's such a fabulous actor. He really is. And it's part of it. Actor and musician. He's a fabulous artist. And he is his art. He is, Zane, I dub thee auteur. You're Zane, right? We talked about that. Zane was we were doing Zane's take on some great fucking songs, man. We were having a blast. My God, we're gonna do that, Zane, right? Zane's take on Lola. Fucking A. Zane's take on Lola. I'm telling you, this is, it's magnificent in every way. And we haven't even done it yet, and I've seen it. I've seen how we've done it 1,000 different ways. It's And hilarious, absolutely hilarious, right, Zane? We were already like rolling on the floor laughing, and we were doing. Zane, I can't get the image out of my head. I cannot get the image out of my head. Both of my puppies sitting here nice and quiet here. We have this is interesting. This is sudden. This is very sudden. Something's happening. We've got some mouse activity in my house tonight. Like this is all of a sudden over the last 2 days. Something's going on. Hey, old Morgan's got to call some. I'm getting curious. Well, you better watch out. No, I'm gonna fucking see what happens here. Could there be 1,000 mice or something? Sure. Okay. Well, that happened. I don't know, but we're gonna see what happens. We have. Let me see. We have this sanctuary here, our gallery, in our art gallery. And, it's a home, right? But treat it as a gallery. What could a gallery be? It could be warehousey or whatever. So I'm having spent a lot of time in the jungle, get a little scoochy on boundaries. Meaning, what's the difference between this and that? Clean and not clean. Ordered, disordered. I mean, it's just like, it's a different aesthetic, basically. I noticed when I'm spending time in the jungle, there's a certain haphazard flow to where my things end up. And it fits there. And it feels natural. Doing my shamanic training there. Just like always. And scales, David, it's scales. I heard there was a secret chord. Where were we on that? Click, static. Ooh, Tokyo. Brucey French. Yeah, Tokyo. That's so funny. Ooh, lots of. Wow, voltage. Both arms. How yellow. Electric light orchestra. Absolutely. My field of vision is streaks and streaks of this really cool. It's like this is black and white, but oh no, it's streaks, it's strings. It's rainbow strings. Infinite. Could you see the wings? if anyone's wondering, you don't need to get a warrant for this. Just fucking sit and witness this. I wonder what's going on in here. Tune in. That's actually, maybe that's a good angle. Maybe I come direct at you that way. You're really curious about what's going on in here, so here it is. How's this for an idea? How is this for an idea? Yeah, well, how's this for an idea? Here it is. Do you want to witness how I live, and whether given my disability, do you want to judge me? I'm allowing you to actually, like, the town kept saying you have to work with us. And, okay, I'm doing my best. To work with you, I think what would be helpful is for you to understand me, so I'm going to allow you to see me as I am, and what I'm all about. We're gonna go deep now. Hopefully no more talking. It's buzzing live. We're gonna buzz in live real quick, because suddenly we're doing the zoom zoom. This is gonna be interesting. Jake seems like he's ready to take off, folks. We're gonna have a zoom zoom. I'm not bragging. I'm not saying, oh, watch this. I'm saying I don't know what's about to fucking happen. There's been, how would I explain this to you all? What's the analogy? Is what I find myself doing. I'm looking for analogies, colorful analogies. Colorful analogies to convey my experience. Colorful analogies to convey my experience. Musical analogies. All the analogies. Analogies are hooks. Hooks and 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 hooks. Hooks and coherence. Hooks and coherence. Multifunctional hooks. tables here. Godspell. I don't know how this, like hours ago, I think that you cozy jumped out of that collection over there and sent me here today. It's funny, we had James Taylor over there. I mean, he's like looking right at me, right? And you say, oh, isn't that cute that Jake did that thing out of it? I didn't, it's obvious, I know it's obvious, but it's not how it happened. It just happened. It's just there. I mean, I know, I'm telling you, it's there, it just happened. This could be one of those, you better get Jake playing. If Jake just starts talking and talking, please tell him stop. Play. How this guy is doing this talking. You know, tell my friends often, you know what, if you come into my home, and I'm in a deep state of flow. There's a lot of information flowing through. I could just like engulf you with like, it's just flowing through me. Like this is what's. It's not like Jake, do you have to share? No, Jake just he's jaking, which means it flows through. Don't blame Jake. Do not blame Jake. Right? It just is. And that's intense, right? It could be intense for. My friend Daryl came over. Jake had a lot of this dog stuff flowing through him. Because it had been very upsetting. Right? Daryl will tell you how upset this has made the entire household, the whole neighborhood. For God's sakes, you're upsetting the whole neighborhood. You're like, there's a little thing that you say, hey, you just chill out, man. Everyone's cool. But instead it's like, shh. Everyone's getting agitated. They're playing silly games. See, it's happening. Getting stuck on the words. You know, that's the thing with the busking, right? Do you want to tell the story? Do you want to play the music? How do we put those two together? Jake just keep doing this. Come on, Jake, just strum diddly dumbing. You know, there's that tradition. Mystical tradition. Don't discount it because it's mystical, it's all equal. You just don't understand it. So you discount it. You feel silly. You know, oh, that's fairies. You don't understand that's the language we use. Oh, that's Latin. Yeah, good. And a fucking silly. You know, it's like. It's funny. We're so funny. We're so funny. Not funny, haha. Funny how? Like I'm a clown? Like I amuse you? At Zane. Zane will do movie scenes. See how the story. Trying to do that to you. Pick one, see if you can follow one. Don't try to figure out the whole thing. Was there a piece that caught you? Part of that story? Or that part somewhere else too? Another part of it? I don't know how it's all going to fit together. Did you see the messy cube or the solved cube? Or did you see all the cubes? Rubik's cubes? Getting a sense of sitting around the fire. something here with Betty the guitar that's asked me to call it Sharon. Betty, will you call my right hand? Doesn't normally play this guitar. I'm negotiating something. There's a lot of knowledge shit building up in my arm. I've been curious about how this guitar was going to respond. And my interaction with it, because it carries such a specific aspect of Sharon's presence. And Sharon's place within my cosmology has reoriented in such a way as to endow me, shall we say, endow me with additional degrees of freedom. Meaning that's not restricting me anymore. I understand what happened there. I understand the physics of that aspect of me. That which allowed me to stay in your presence for so long after it was clear that it was not a safe place to be. And why? And I'm grateful for it. I loved the experience. I take none of it back. Trust me, I am not lying to any of you. In the end, I hold nothing against anybody. Let's just tally up the score and play a different game. That means doing. I'm not showing this feedback. I'm curious. I want to see this later. This is what it is like being me. This is not like, oh, Jake wants to like sit there and use these medicines or whatever. This, whatever it is I'm doing, this whatever it is that gives me this felt sense of flowing through me and causing me to move so that it can do what feels to me like be released. It wants to be let go of. If none of this technology existed, Jake would be doing a form of that here. This is like happening. Like, it's like saying stop. It's like, well, what do you mean stop? I can't stop it. I'm not saying it's out of control, but this is what's flowing through me. It's this my will, thy will, right? This is what's in the spiritual texts. There's this sense of being a part of something larger, and it is all organized and in alignment, coherence, harmonization, like a field of music, vibration. Yes, it's all of the models. Yes, 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 you got it. Yes, you got it. Yes, you got it. Yes, how many fucking stars do you want? You got it. You got it. Now use it. Now you're just fighting over whose model is the most fun. You love the biology model. Cool, fucking do the biology thing. She jams on a different model of the universe. It's another way to look at it. But it's more than that. Get over yourself. Find yourself. Be yourself. Don't you give me a hard time about this. I need this, not you. He's cool. Jake, what's your disability? You're watching the manifestation of it. It causes me to have these spasms through the course of the night. I used to have other kinds of spasms at night. They're way more uncomfortable than this. Those were more like torture. Sweats, shivers, dark night of the soul. Now the shit that wants to come up and out at night comes out in a different way. Now that I've seen through the story, it doesn't torture me anymore. I don't get agitated. I don't start barking. Before I dropped into flow and allowed my body to do this at night, this is what happens whenever I drop into flow. I'm always in flow. This is what my body does at night when I am just flowing with the energy. It doesn't say, oh, it's 11, I must go to bed. It says, this is where we are now. When I live this way, in flow. And mind you, this is not the man you see in the supermarket. I'm normal. I'm just a fucking dude with a hat, you know, buying Pop-Tarts. Yeah, literally. Okay, so imagine Jake, 6'3" with a hat, sauntering on into the, you know, checking out the candy aisle and Pop-Tarts. He's got some Coca-Cola and, you know, oh, please be yodels. Please be yodels. Pinwheels. Pinwheels. They're not the, what are those other ones? Yeah, no, just the pinwheels. No substitute. whenever we have not performance. Make any assumptions based on what you see. That was just Al being Al. This is called arriving in a certain place. And we're releasing from the system. It's very physical. There's the, yeah, so we're gonna hear burps. I'm here feeling all sorts of clicks and pops and the cartilage and bones, and then it gets really fine, nerves, and it gets super, 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 super. So you can feel it all, trace it all, track it all, see it all. When it starts flowing, everything goes away. What thread? It's not like you become like, no, just let it go. Relax. Heaven, I'm in heaven. It's joyous, it's wondrous, it's all of it. It's an outrageous challenge. I will simply say I don't know where this being found or finds the courage to continue to do it. I honestly don't, and it's astounding. Yeah, and so you have to come to grips with that when you recognize yourself and you see your struggle for what it really was to you, what it meant to you. And you hold and allow for the true horror of that. You do not try to say, yeah, but everything turned out good. You know, you experienced that. You allow for the true horror of that. And still here you are. Magnificent. That which you reject is that which provides the perfect contrast to your light. Will make you shine most brightly. It is the perfect scene. It's like, how can I make my scene here sparkle? What do I need to, what does it need? What's missing? Why are you not sparkling? You know, as you see all these sparkly lights, you notice how they change when the sun comes up, right? Light doesn't sparkle well on light. Show us your darkness and I'm going to be fucking blown away by your light. Wow. Right now it's just whitewashed. It's like when I'm still working on that. Who the fuck sells curtains? Sorry, directional, taking a turn. Where can I buy fucking curtains? Like, they got nothing at Walmart. Stuff like Target. Like, they don't even, pillows, sheets, comforters, duvettes. If it's, everything but curtains or shears. Curious about what to do. There's more to do in this space here. We've got this porch is a room filled with light. I was inspired, noticed years ago down in Key West, on their beautiful outdoor porches, outdoor porch or screen porch. Oh my God, like a genuine. We had such a gorgeous screened-in porch. First home I owned. Oh my God, heaven, sitting on that porch. If only I could play guitar back then. Oh my God, put me there. I'm gonna do that journey. I'll do that one. I'll go back. That'll be a do-over. Okay, we'll take this girl with us. We'll see. Something happened to me, and I had a profound, it's called a spiritually transformative event, they call it a step, profoundly transformative spiritual event. It's not like everyone said, hey, look, that just happened to him. I'm saying this is what through all of my research and reading and self-discovery, etc. I'm telling you what I experienced. In September of 2023. Sorry, Jake doesn't do calendars, so I'm gonna have to check. But believe me, it's all the patterns are there. I'm in the patterns. I don't care where. Less connected to the specific date so much. It's all on my calendar. Lots of energy through the arms. Wow. I've often referred to the trauma train coming when I'm feeling the onset of a strong PTSD, or complex PTSD trigger, in the sequence of transitions that happen prior to the emergence of the most challenging of the symptoms. Sorry, I know that thread got dropped. Shifting. I'm worried about breaking things or knocking over cans of soda. Usually it doesn't happen. And when it does, it's no big deal. Grab a towel. Allow for what you call mess. It's not a bad thing. Very sharp, beautiful mess. been saying, I remember sitting there, that little park in Rhode Island, the little intersection. Remember that little V intersection? Telling me that was your life story, beautiful mess. Mine was messy too, couldn't you see it? I didn't try to hide it. You told me yours was a mess. It looked messy, but you didn't really share it with me. It was beautiful. It is beautiful. You should see. You should see it. You're only looking at half of it, and you're missing the best part. Man, Char, I've spent so much time with you in these other dimensions. It's spectacular. Your voice. No wonder I could. It was so hard to shake you. The real deal is in there, buried real deep. Just trying to get out. It's safe, 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 safe. Help is here. 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 It's safe. 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 Beyond fear. Beyond fear. Transcend fear. Fear is fire. Fire is signal. Fear is fire. Fire is signal. Signal is good. New game. More fun. Fear is fire. Fire is signal. New game. More fun. Fear is just fire. Fire is good. Fear is just fire. Passion. Desire. Good. 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 You weren't wrong. You weren't wrong. You weren't wrong. You didn't do anything. It's not your fault. I've got you. You've got the baby. Being released, being released, being released. Not yours, 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 not yours. Shh. Not yours, not yours, not yours, not yours, not yours, not yours, not yours. Shh. Blessed, anointed, blessed, anointed, blessed, anointed, blessed, anointed, blessed, anointed, blessed, anointed. Come home, come home, come home. Blessed, anointed, blessed, anointed, blessed, anointed. Come home, come home, come home. Bless, anoint, 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 come home. beauty of images flashing before the screen. Mine, hers, and others. Many, many, many. Showing all of the hooks and coherences. Some I recognize as people familiar to me. Others is just a notional knowing. So it was really interesting. I was really curious to see what was going to go down with this guitar tonight. Really curious, so we're all just watching it. This guitar has some potent energy. Wow. You can feel it. Playing it, it's mystical. Feels thrombic. It's a very deep, deep place, reminiscent of the deep bufo. Yeah, it's the toad venom. You had to kiss the frog, my dear. Eyes wide open. just recording, not streaming. Huh. A little lost in space there. The dimensional shift. Not that it matters, it's just curious. Possibilities differ, that's all. There's nothing missed. Nothing in lieu of. You can still have those. We just dropped into a state of flow that we expect to find ourselves in when we're in the live, but we're here in the lude, in the tween. Find it to be a very potent space. I'm finding I want to just give everybody marshmallow sticks. Invite you all close to the fire. Make it all available to everyone. I think that's it. We figure out how to segment it. Layer it. We see how we see. We just see it. How do you see it? The snoring dog. Is the police department operating at night? Can Jake operate at night? Okay. You know, it's curious because I laid down some long stretches of recording, which as I reflect back, you know, there were times when the dogs were barking outside, you know, barking in the background. It was late. In the end, if you really witness the whole thing, and then you're watching this and you're imagining, Franklin's here now in the frame, but there's other recordings where there's just Jake here, there's no dog here, but there's the bark is here. So you're imagining deck is right here. You know, dog is here. Why can you hear it? Because I mean, like the window is right here, 6 feet away from me. The dog door is right there. So, I mean, it's like, oh, you can even hear the dog. Yeah, the dog's 5 feet away from me. He's out on the deck, but there's the dog door swings open, right? There's like nothing. He's barking right outside. So yeah, he's practically barking in the room we're here. Like, oh my God, I can hear the dog barking. Yeah, because you're in the fucking room with the dog barking. The neighbor's 125 feet that way. You know, around the corner and through the 15-foot tall arborvitae and all this, and he's sensitive. That's fine. I'm sensitive too. I feel it all. I just don't blame you for it. I own my shit. I'm not a pussy. That's rude. That's not nice. But no, but seriously, like, I take care of myself, and I don't call the police to take, you know, to handle life for me. It's just more agitation. I don't want to fucking talk to those guys. Nothing against you guys, but, like, you know, you're not down with me. Devil dog. I think it was the last one in the box.
Oh.
Oh, there's a chance one fell out. I find one. Bonus dog. Devil dog. Yeah, here has a different QuadCast. Got all different. We went all dog, but I think we missed Devil dog. Devil dog there. Dog was with me from the first moment. Dog was with me in the first story. Dog was there in the manger with me, effectively. You know, the story of John's arrival. Cleo chewing the windowsill. Dog was in the story at the very beginning. Same dog. It's just dog. Best friend, introduced day one. This you can count on. This will give you your accurate reflection. Yeah. Not a stranger you're passing in the street. It's your neighbor's dog. Offering you your reflection. You look at it and see a being not being cared for, you don't feel cared for. Can one reasonably constitute that creating, causing a disturbance? Is there anything here to prove that a disturbance was caused? Right? Little story, never once before have I had a neighbor tap at my door, but suddenly I ask and invite to inform me if you have an issue. You don't have to go to the police. I was sincere. I would have received. I wasn't like, come see me and I'll say fuck you. I have no idea. Like, I'm here. Like, I sussed that out. I'm pretty sure it was them, but I have no idea. Somebody's knocking at my door at 1 a.m. Are you gonna answer your door? Who needs to talk to me at 1 a.m.? Tap, 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 tap. No. I was actually, shit, did I lock it? Then, next time I will. Now, had my neighbor said, well, that's so kind of you to offer. Tap, tap, tap. Ooh. Wonder if that's my neighbor. Well, I invited to knock if there was anything. Right? But when you say no, I offered for you to come and you declined the offer. I offered for you to knock on my door. If there was an issue, you said, no, thank you. There's no issues. Oh, thank you. You told me. I extended that offer to your husband. You said, no, he doesn't need that either. That's what you told me. So, okay, you will not be knocking on my door to tell me about that, because that doesn't bother you, is what you told me. So who's knocking on my door? I'm not going to go investigate and why you knocking? The next step, if they keep knocking, then I'm going to call the police. There's someone knocking at my door at 1 in the morning. I don't know who it is. Certainly not my neighbor, because I actually invited them and they said, no, thank you. Right? Yeah, I'm playing with you. I'm fucking with you. But it's real. This is what's happening. Right? I'm making it really simple. So simple it's stupid. Because it is. It doesn't have to be. It does not have to be. I'm not calling you that. I'm just saying that one might interpret it that way, right? I mean, is that what that word means? Without judgment? I mean, sometimes we do things that was stupid. I'll tell you something I did that was stupid once. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. Yeah, I've done plenty of stupid shit. I mean, I never opened some dude's slider without a warrant, but this was pretty fucking stupid. This was really fucking stupid. There was something, maybe a staple or something, like a construction staple in the wall that I needed to get out, or thought had to come out of that wall. And super easy. All you got to do is grab some pliers, just pull it right out of the wall. Super easy. But I didn't have pliers. They were like way over there, 10 feet away. No, but I did have a really long screwdriver, which is good for shit like that. So get the tip of the screwdriver under it. Stab myself right in the forehead with a big long screwdriver. That was stupid. That was stupid. I almost fucking lost an eye. You'll lose an eye. It's only funny until someone loses an eye, at which point it becomes fucking hilarious. That's not my joke. That's Bruce Terry's joke, but it's a funny one. It's much easier if you just be honest. Want to come by and sit down and talk about what's disturbing you at night? What causes you to lose sleep? I'll talk to you about what's causing you to lose sleep. It's not the dog. Let's get real. Maybe you can find some comfort and some peace. Watch some of these. Be nice so that you won't be on, get my fucking flamethrower. It'll be more pleasant watching these. Just be nice. It's easy. Just deal with your shit. I'm dealing with mine. I've got plenty, believe me. Jesus. Fucking victims. Mwah. Yeah, life is fucking hard. 15 yards piling on. Jesus. Throw the flag at him. Right? You deserve it right in the face mask. Oh, you calling that on me, Ref? This yellow flag, is this yours? Yes, Rui, that's your yellow flag. I wish it was only unsportsmanlike. Jesus. I'm sorry. You know, I know how it works. I know that they've got their own shit, their own traumas from their childhood, and that's what it is. That's what it all is, right? But that doesn't mean that they get to make everyone else miserable, or that we all have to, like, let's make sure, like, so suddenly everyone's walking on eggshells, making sure that this one house doesn't get upset, right? That's the one, so we now have a dysfunctional neighborhood. That's the one, right? And me and the dogs are being scapegoated, right? That's the where's the dysfunction, right? Let's break this down into family systems. Right? There's always someone being scapegoated. They're not fucking doing nothing. There's always someone that everyone wants to make sure they're cool. So long as they're not, everyone's right. Let's make sure everyone's cool over it. Whatever, number 30. Everyone contort themselves so that the one house in amongst 50 in the neighborhood, everything's cool with him. I've heard a lowest common denominator, but do not make me go there, please. Jesus. Blah. You know, you're gonna, like, if we have to contort ourselves so that the most miserable person in the neighborhood isn't bitching, then you create everyone's fucking miserable. That's what happens. Everyone stay inside, no one will get hurt. Yeah, you're gonna hit me with causing a disturbance. You better have a damn good case study. It takes more than some fucking nitwit making a bunch of accusations. All he's establishing is a pattern of harassment. It's obvious. You guys think that, we're building a pattern. Yeah, if we keep calling, it'll show that he's creating. No, that's you're showing you're harassing me. It doesn't work that way. You can't create the evidence by making the claims. That's the harassment part. You can't, just by saying it's happening, they have to come and say and document all this shit, right? Tell me how many times you've shown up and heard a dog barking and show me all of the investigation about what the dog was barking at. I want to see the full report, sure. And we can start talking about where disturbances are being created. Talk about issues of knocking on doors late at night. Doors, packages, bags. That's the shit I'm dealing with it. I do I lock my nose or don't I? Who's gonna be bothering me tonight? It's not like, you know, it is legal to own a dog, and they set requirements about owning a dog, and then the dog gets to be a dog, and they say you can't have a dog disturbing. I don't think it says a dog cannot bark after a certain hour. That would be absolutely unreasonable, right? Can't create a disturbance. Prove to me these dogs are creating a disturbance, even if they're fucking barking their heads off when you show up. Prove to me that they are causing it and they are not alerting you to it. Get off my back. It's getting more and more obvious as I know I keep on perseverating. It's more and more obvious. It's like not even having to build a harassment case. You've built it for me. And I don't think that this is and a bunch of people got together and said, let's do this. It's just happening. It is just happening. And so I'm pointing it out to you. It is happening. And very, very matter of fact, I am not judging you, but it has to stop. It has to be made certain that all of my rights are fully protected going forward. And we need to make whole. 1, 2, 3. This is easy. Get my handle. Send me something that you propose. We can start talking. It's not a shakedown. Let's find a resolution here. But those are the elements that you're going to need to address at a minimum. Am I being unreasonable? I don't think so. I'm being colorful. You say what you want about me. I'm being colorful. Sure. Why not? I'm not to play within your rules. Paint by your numbers. You say, well, if you want to get what you want, you have to play by my rules. Fine. Well, we'll see. Just keep busking ass. Look, this is not like I'm just doing this thing. Then I'll go out, and then it's got a lot of these things to there's a lot of fires that are kind of getting. There are a lot of fires that are already burning that you guys set. That I'm pointing out that you set a big fucking fire that you don't realize that your fucking house is on fire. That's basically what I'm telling you. Your house is on fire. This is happening to me. Do you think I am the only one? Or do you think that this pattern is repeating somewhere else? Do you think that the citizens are being, again, that's not my issue, but this seems really systemic. So my concern is here. You might have greater concerns. It's just what I see. What do I know? 35 years as a corporate leadership, right? I know the town's big. What's the town budget? We were doing $4.5 billion a year in revenue, just my region. I'm not fucking grandstanding. I'm just telling you that I know how large organizations work. I don't care that it's a town. It scales, David. Translates, scales. Transforms. I think he had an engineering degree. Maybe it was electrical. Anyone can design something you can't see. Perhaps not. You can design something you can't see, but you cannot design something you can't imagine. What you're seeing. is awfully active. Turn off this one. So this is just my cap. Hello, 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 hello. That's turned way down. That's not what I want. Okay, that's a better bounce.
Just do a few songs. What do we do? Do we play something? I think first we go B. That's what I think first. I'm gonna contemplate. You declined my offer. Yeah, I said. If you Hi, puppy. Really makes me wonder. I think, yeah, my goodness, I can't believe it's like I haven't slept 2 nights in a row. Yeah, we're gonna play. Hi, sweet love. fuck 'em. So, at, Yannabe?
Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your vicious heart. I was standing, you were there, too well to hide it. But then you never tears apart.
Whoopsies. Oh. First off. Come on. Alright, we're gonna stop recording this. I think we had some more dog talk.